Hello, hello, hello. There's a possibility this will be a short live stream. I hope not. It just depends on how Tanya feels when she wakes up. She has been having a stomach bug or something, so if she wakes up and she's not feeling good, I might have to end this, head home, and get her to urgent care to get her stomach looked at. But we'll do some evening chores. Tanya had her checkup yesterday for her surgery, and everything looks good, so we're good there. So we stopped on the way home for food, and she could not eat. She just wasn't feeling great, so we'll see how she is when she wakes up. Apparently need to wash this hat. That's a sweat stain. Jay's working on something. I'm not going to show what he's doing in case it's future content. Puppy dogs. There's yours. We'll see if Millie wants to tip it on her own. She's used to me doing the hard work for her. Put you in the food. No, that ain't gonna work. Alright, you guys watch her for a second. Finish it. I see she didn't get very far. All these little chickens are still all together. So that's good. Henny is only 2 days away, I think. From having babies, as long as she goes on time, which we will see. Let me get you a treat, if I can reach it over the fence. Do you guys know that Joelle modeled for Purina back in the day? All right, Bambi, just for you. Oh, she is a looker, I tell you guys. That's some modeling material right there, Bambi. Here, I'll break it up smaller for you. Oh, I dropped some. And some more. We'll give Bubbles some. Gotta give this dum-dum some muffins. Oh, there's Bluey. Bluey's up here just to put some weight on. Uh-oh. You get some because you're gonna give... Ow, you hit me right square in the nuts. I don't have any more. That's all I had. That's all I had. But Bluey's looking good now. She was throwing her coat, and I had I had joked that it was like two twins, because her and her sister Tinkerbell are twins. That one twin went the high and straight and narrow, I guess is the path, and the other one went on a I got addicted to crack path, because she was looking rough, but now she's looking good. She just pooped, so poops are looking good. Billy, come on. Hey, come on. If you're done eating, get going. Come on. What is... Oh. I'm coming. Great. I'll get you later. She got her ear tag caught in a string. Hold on. Stay still. Stay still. I don't know how this is tied. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna break out a knife and cut it. And then worry about freeing her. There. Let's go over here. And how I'm gonna, okay. Chill out for a second. Nope. I need you to stay still. It's not stand still. There we go. She wanted an earring. She's okay. She didn't rip. She thankfully didn't rip it straight through her ear. Her ear tag's still good. But this is Henny. She's a sweetheart. That's probably backwards. But that is a good lesson in why we always can't be in here with earbuds in. Always got to be on high alert. Know what sounds sound bad. I know what you're looking for. Come on. Come on. I'll have to fix that feeder, whatever that string was that was hanging down. I wonder if their jaws ever get tired. Like, you'd think that they would get tired of chewing, but I mean, if they're not eating, they're re-chewing their first meal. Might be able to see her throw it back up. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if you saw that in her neck. Just saved Henny from. She had her ear caught in her ear tag was caught on baling twine in that new feeder.
How is it that you always end up with all of the dramatic things?
Yeah, it was this string right here. This blue one that's hanging down. She had it like wrapped around her ear tag.
Huh. That's lovely.
So, do you want my kniffy?
Yeah. That's crazy how no matter what,
Yeah,
Henny shows up and you get to save. Can you not put your nose there? No.
Yep.
This is not food.
The good one you bought me is sitting at home. I used to have it like hooked on my pants, but then I
What
forgot.
about like the 5 I got you?
Those
Randomly
you haven't
around?
seen them around the barn? I stashed them in places we'd need knives. So there's one in the metal cabinet. There's one upstairs somewhere. I see all the boys except Linus are out. Goats always find a way to get into trouble, though. No matter what, they are always trying to off themselves. This is Yahtzee's mom. The one that was in my lap is Yahtzee. Dina, yes. Technically, I guess you could call it family. My sister got remarried, and she took Fendi and Bubbles' 2 kids, Nucci and Albert, who have been renamed. Albert is Everest. They were named by that lady's 4-year-old son, I believe. So Everest is Albert and, or no, sorry, Snowball. Snowball is Albert and Everest is Nucci now. So they've been enjoying it. They're, you know, escape artists. They've escaped constantly. And they actually went on a 3-day unsolicited, unchaperoned vacation, and the whole family was panicking looking for them. And the crazy part is they walked themselves back in. It's a 110 acre property, and I don't know how big the area is for the goats, but they kept escaping, and the one day they just escaped and they couldn't find them, and the whole family was looking for them for 3 days, every day looking for them. And the next morning, like the fourth morning, she went to go look, or she went to go start her search, and she noticed they were back in their containment area. So they went on a vacation on their own and walked themselves back in. So I guess it's good. I mean, my sister said it's in a way it's a good thing, because you know you don't really have major predators in the area, and they have like a Great Dane, not really a guard dog, but it's, I guess, enough of a presence that maybe it's scaring any predators away. And they were smart enough to find where the creek was to get some water, so they weren't like super dehydrated when they got back. But that is nuts. I would have been panicking. I'm sure she was panicking, because the goats will get into anything and you never know what could happen to them. So glad they got back and they're safe. Fendi is the ringleader of that group, but those three are a nice, happy family. Squeaks! Try to not spill this or drop my phone in the water. I want to say that's Lucy and Rosie, but I'm not great with sheep names. Nope, don't run. You can keep drinking. They're a little too spooked. Try to clean my screen off here. Mama Rain and her daughter, who I'm happy to say is friendly now. She wasn't friendly because dam-raised goats are generally not, and Stevie was very much dam-raised, and Rain was such a helicopter mom. But Stevie's got her own personality that's coming through and shining, so I'm happy to see that. I haven't seen her legs lock up, though. I know she had some fainting tendencies, so I don't know if that's still a thing. There's Bryce. there's the handle. Oh, I didn't get Grayson out because of that whole situation. Greg, come on. Come on, buddy. Sorry, bud. Yeah, Missy, you and me both. I'm very happy Squeaks isn't going anywhere because I love that girl. She's not as, I mean, she's still very, very much friendly. She's not as, like, Yahtzee will jump into my lap every day. Squeaks doesn't jump into my lap anymore. She used to, but that was when she was a bottle baby. She was super, super attached. She still kind of is. Like, if I call her name out, she'll come running, and she'll talk back to me. So, you know, that's generally, for me, an easy way for me to fall for an animal is how vocal they are in terms of talking to you. But she doesn't jump in my lap like Yahtzee. So Yahtzee's trying hard to be my number one. It's going to be hard to get Opal out of that spot, though. And then there's Nellie, who, I mean, she just makes you want to love her. But she, I can show you actually. So for the longest time, I thought Margot and Rain were number one and number two here. But look how much space they're giving her. They won't mess with her one bit. Hi, sweetheart. Enzo's good. He's still got his health issues. You know, nothing super major. I mean, we are dealing with some, like, very fine line health conditions. Like, he's got congestive heart failure. He's in, I don't remember what stage, but he's in one stage of kidney failure or kidney disease. And those two things kind of go against each other. So if you give the medicine for the congestive heart failure, then it could impact his kidneys. And if you ignore, you know, the heart failure issue and go full on for the kidneys, then his heart, you know, his I don't know, something about water in the heart area or chest or something that puts pressure on his heart. So he, you know, Tanya's doing a great job managing that. She literally will count his breaths every day, multiple times a day. She will weigh him for his weights. You know, she gives him tons and tons and tons of supplements. She's an incredible cat mom. A little neurotic, if you ask, but he wouldn't be here if it weren't for her. So I can't give her any fault for that. All right, let me set that there for a sec. Pickles is good. She's kind of like, she's friendly. I don't see her much. She was a giant pain in my butt when she was in the maternity ward. Like, she was Tenley level bad in terms of getting into stuff. Anytime you're trying to fill the grains or open grain bags to fill the grain trough, she was all up in your business. So, as much as I would have loved Pickles' kids, because it was going to be Pickles and Artie babies, I was kind of happy in a sense that she wasn't, because then that got her kicked out of the maternity ward, and then she wasn't all up in my business trying to do chores. But she's around here somewhere. She might be out at pasture. There's a bunch of goats out at pasture right now. Bryce is a sweetheart. Hopscotch is here somewhere. She's probably in the middle school. She figured out how she could sneak under the gate all the way at the end over there, and then just kind of abandoned her brother Skippy. There's Shania. Oh, hi, Tanya. Did you text me? If you text me, I didn't see it. I hope you're feeling all right. All right, let's set this somewhere. It's probably gonna fall. Okay. Once that water's done running, I'll go in and show you guys Linus. Hopefully he's got his bangs coming in. Looks like they are. Gonna have a nice big puff of white on his head. All right, let's go spend some time with Linus quick, and then we'll go try to find Hopscotch. Gotta fill this water then too. I'd say we got some bangs coming in. For his sake, they're growing backwards, so he'll be able to see better than his dad did. But that is awesome, because that was what we really wanted to see. I don't know, his horns, I mean, they are kind of curling out. Maybe they'll get a nice twist to them. Because Jackman had some of the coolest horns I've ever seen. How's your balls looking, buddy? Are they huge? Makes me really happy that he's a Billy. He's got such a good story. And I fall for the ones that have good stories like that. The ones that have had a tough time. And he had a very tough time. So, very happy to see him staying as a Billy. And obviously that's why I fell for this girl. Because she had a very, very hard road. Go fill the Billy water. Set this That looks like a good spot. Nope, that's gonna fall. I don't know, that's good enough for now. Set this down for a sec so I don't spill this taking it off the hook. So I know Jay talked about it on live stream, but Billy's kid was up in this window, being a goofball. So I went to go. I was recording it because I was planning on making a reel out of it, which I'm still working on. And love bug and ladybug got in a fight. They got in a fight at the feeder, and Ladybug got the upper hand and literally almost choked Lovebug to death. So that was very scary. But got there in time. Nothing happened, thankfully. I've only ever seen that once before, where the choke out was so extreme the other goat started shaking. Yeah, Linus does go to pasture, not as much as the rest of the boys, but I haven't seen it personally, but Jay said he saw him out at pasture. I'm gonna set this down for a sec. But the only other time I've seen a choke out like that was back when there were two outside feeders, the big metal feeders. There were two of them, and there were wood spools next to it. And Margot and Joelle were play fighting on top of one of those spools. And Margot lost her footing and fell off, but Joelle had her horns hooked inside of Margot's collar. And practically, it was basically like she was getting hung. She couldn't touch the ground to take any pressure off. And Joelle she wasn't trying to choke her out, but that definitely happened. And after I got them separated, Margot was shaking like crazy. And then the sweetest thing happened. I don't know if they were friends before this. 1 second. I'll keep talking though. I don't know if they were friends before that incident, but the whole rest of the day, they were cuddled up with each other. I don't know if that was Joelle trying to apologize or make up for almost killing her friend, but it was super sweet to see them like cuddling with each other after that. Oh, the baby's got zoomies in this. I want to see if I can catch it. Go the other way. Here's hopscotch. All right, Tanya, if you're still watching, who is this? She might not still be watching. Linus's story, I can tell that while we go walk over and feed Apollo. So we'll take Apollo his food. So Linus was the runt of triplets born to Ombre, and Ombre is not generally the friendliest goat. She's always been kind of standoffish and skittish. And she's probably at Pastoral. I'd show you guys. I mean, a lot of you guys probably know Ombre, but see if I can see her out at pasture. Jay opened up pasture 3, so there's a bunch of them out there. But Linus was the run of triplets. Oh, here's Ombre. Light brown and dark brown one. So Krupa and Callie, I think, was the other one. But he was much smaller, and Angel Watchers noticed early on that he wasn't getting fed. So he got rejected, and we didn't really make him a bottle baby. We tried surrogate feeding. I think this is his sister. Yeah, this is his sister. And we were surrogate feeding off of like any mom that would be available. I can't remember the moms from that round. It wasn't Miracle. It was like, there was a bunch of them. But we were surrogate feeding, and Jay, did we try a wet birth with him?
You tried what?
Did we try a wet birth with Linus and it didn't work? Like where you do like another baby gives, mom gives birth.
Point the camera at me.
Oh yeah, my bad. A mom gives birth.
Look who's here.
And then you put all the fluids all over them. I think we did try that, and it didn't work. It was Pie's mom.
I don't know.
Yeah. Either way, we tried a wet birth. It didn't work out. So, yeah, Nevaeh was Pie's mom.
Yes.
So.
I don't remember how it all worked out though.
Yeah. I'll try to keep
What are you doing here?
this off of memory.
I buy all the time now.
So we tried a wet birth to try to get him to like trick a mom, like almost if you guys were watching, you remember Miracle. Yeah. Yeah.
They're gonna know the secret now.
Oh, okay.
No, I want them. They can get it on your content. They get an early sneak peek.
All right.
Where's the?
Oh.
Okay. So you guys get a sneak peek if you're watching on Andy's live. There's something I'm worked on. It's done.
Treat this like a members live. What stays here?
Nah, it's fine. You just consider yourselves lucky that sometimes you'll find things out on Andy's live. So you'll have to do the step over method. I don't know where he's at though. So he could be on the other side of what I made, or on this side of what I made.
Well,
And that could make it interesting.
he's usually on the far end, so we'll try it over there. So we tried graphing. That's a better term for it. We tried graphing him onto this door stuck onto Nevaeh. Oh, this is gonna lose signal in here. 1 second. For anybody unfamiliar with what that is trying to trick another mom, like a mom who just gave birth, into thinking that they had more kids than they did. So that way they adopt that baby. So Jay had tried that because, I mean, surrogate feeding is just not easy. It's not a good time. Stressful on the mom that's involved, and you know, it works, but you have to like really hold the moms down. It's tough. So we tried graphing him onto Nevaeh. That didn't really work, but we could still get him to feed off of her. And then eventually Nevaeh actually accepted him on her own, which was like crazy. There he is. I'm gonna try to not get this secret in the camera here. Hi, buddy. Try to keep it secret content for now. But Nevaeh adopted Linus and became his mom, and it was the sweetest thing. Hey, buddy, come on. Come on. Come on. And I'm sure I'm missing parts of the story. It's been a good minute since all that was fresh. But 1 second, I'm gonna put you guys down to put this collar on him. Hey, come here. I know, we're not going on a golf cart ride today, I'm sorry. So, Nevaeh eventually ended up accepting Linus, and he, like, his growth just ballooned. Like, he grew like a weed. It was awesome. So him having a tough start of being rejected, getting sick from being rejected, him being rejected, getting sick from not getting enough nutrients. It was a tough road for that guy. And him being a Jackman baby, I mean, it was kind of like if there was any goat that was going to be a new baby or a new Billy, it was going to be a Jackman kid. It was, you know, my initial vote would have been on Polo because he had the biggest, healthiest genes. He was the stockiest kid. But then, you know, it's a risk there. Like, what if he throws giant babies because he's got most of Jackman's genes and not his mom's genes? So, and he's a really pretty goat. I actually love Polo. He's like super funny. But Linus is his story and his tough road to get where he is. That's why I think it's special that he gets to stay. So hopefully, I don't know if any of that secret content got captured on video at all, but I hope it didn't, because I'd like him to be able to share it. But it does make me real happy to see that all of Jackman's kids are throwing bangs. I mean, I haven't really looked at Kane closely, but Polo seems like he's throwing it, Keone's throwing it, and Linus definitely has bangs. So it's really good to see that. Oh, also speaking of Apollo, Tanya bought some new ear flush thing. Even though Jay is given meds, Tanya being Tanya, wanted to get him some other stuff in addition to that. So that, I think, is showing up today, if not tomorrow. It's like a 3 to 7 day treatment or something. So we'll start that too. Try to really flush whatever's going on out. I'm gonna try to get this giant horsefly here, which is probably bad. I'm gonna make him mad, and he's gonna sting me or bite me or whatever horseflies do. I think they bite. So we'll let that water fill. check on the chicken stuff. There's Norman. He is the worst. We'll give these guys some calcium because I know they have a surplus of eggs on the porch. I should probably go in when I get back to the barn and go see how that chicken from this morning is doing. Although I'm sure they've been checking on her. I know it was a girl. Oh yeah, I know this morning he got. That's Jay's fault for wearing shorts. He never wears shorts out in this stuff for now 3 reasons. Initially it was Tom and Millie, and now it's Tom, Millie, and Norman. Because that dude will get you. And he doesn't even, I don't think he bites you. He gets you with the talons. He'll try to get me with his talons all day. But Millie will hit you with her paw because she wants pets. And that does not feel good. It's a big sandpaper paw. Tom, everybody knows why we don't do that around Tom. And then now Norman, because Norman will attack you with his spurs on his legs. There's a little bantam egg in here. Alright, that needs a little food. That needs a little food. Waters both look good. So we will give that a little crack. Oh, Mary, you're at your shed. Hi, Mary. She's over there, waving hi. All right, let's give these chickens some more food, and we'll hopefully that water will be mostly full by that point. All right, I need one more scoop. Oh, spilled a little bit. All right, that's good. See where that water's at. It's not full yet. That's the only downside about this one big thing is it takes forever to fill. It's almost there. I'm gonna order some wood eggs on Amazon and swap these out so that's not 10 more chickens that'll be around here. The craziest, nope, you gotta stay in here with your soon-to-be kids. Those don't even look like, I think she stole somebody else's eggs. Because she's definitely a Bantam. And those aren't Bantam eggs. And they definitely wouldn't be multicolored because I heard, and I mean, I'm not a chicken expert, but I heard they'll always lay the same color. So like all these pinkish ones came from one type of breed, all these like, that's a Bantam egg, so that's hers. That's a Bantam egg, so that's hers. That ain't a Bantam egg. So 2 out of the 10 are hers. Nope, 3 out of the 10. 3 Bantam eggs and 7 regular eggs. So you have stolen someone else's children. Which I guess is like, that's the definition of kidnapping. Or swapped at birth, or whatever. I wonder what guinea hen eggs would look, or guinea hen eggs. I wonder what those would look like, because I've never seen her lay an egg. There's no male here to fertilize them, so they wouldn't be fertile. Alright, that water should be good now. And then I'm going to head back over and work on topping waters off and then get home and get Tanya some dinner. So sorry it's not a, well actually I have been on here almost an hour. I don't know how much of the chores, I started the chores before you guys, before I went live. But you got to see most of the evening round. It's easier than the morning round. There's not as much to do, which is sad for me because I want the workout. But I'll find ways to get a workout around here. But hopefully after this, my watch time hours will be high enough that I will get advertiser money from YouTube for videos I post. So. Don't expect, I know I've done 3 lives now. I'm not going to be doing a lot of lives. I like to do recording content. Everybody say hi to Joe.
Hey, Andy.
Hey Joe, how are you? But I'm gonna get off of here, get finished on chores and get home and get some dinner. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you had a good time and we will catch you next time.